I want to know what you were feeling when you got the call that you were going to be in this featherweight tournament. Who was it that called? What were you doing? Give us all the details.
My dad told me. I kind of knew a while ago, but I don't know. I just kind of stayed focused after my fight in Hawaii. Excuse me. I knew a tournament was coming up in the weight class, so I didn't know if I was going to be in it. I was scheduled to fight Pat Curran, two-time former champ, so I just knew I had to go in there, fight Pat, beat Pat, make it look easy, and then that was my ticket in. Being 14-0, I kind of knew I had a ticket in, but now that I'm in, it's kind of different. Everything means nothing, if that makes sense.
Explain that.
So if you know AJ, I say a lot of things that don't make sense, and by the time I explain it, it makes perfectly good sense. So everything means nothing, meaning everything I've worked for up until this point means nothing. My record, 14-0, the tournament, everything means nothing. It's who comes out 4-0 for me. Everyone's record is 0-0 through this entire tournament until that first round. Whoever comes out 4-0 comes out with 6 zeros, and that's the prize. So I'm looking forward to coming out with 7 zeros. The 6 from my $1 million check and the 1 at the 18-0 end.
So looking at this bracket, is there anyone in particular that you think is going to be either your toughest matchup or someone you really want, or just a fight you're looking forward to potentially having?
I really don't care. I'm looking for Pitbull. That's the man with the strap. He's got my belt. So until someone beats him or I beat him, once I get that belt, I'm not worried about anything but improving myself. And until then, I'm worried about every single person that stands in front of me. Until then, so out of 16 men, 4 people is who I'm focused on. And the first one being Georgie Kakarian. After that, we'll see who's who. But step 1 is Georgie Kakarian.
So speaking of Georgie, what have you noticed in his game that you're going to look to exploit, and what are some of his strengths as well that you're going to look to try and avoid?
He's got he's fought all the greats. He's well-rounded. He's got great ground. He's decent on his stand-up. I think just it's me focusing on what I need to do. I don't like to focus on what my opponents are doing, except for when I'm in there trying to feel what they're doing. Looking for counters, looking for opportunities to strike. For me, I think a big game plan is just going to be keeping my range. All these 45-pounders, none of them really have a reach like me. I'm so long at 145 pounds. None of them have to get to me, and this is a fight. They need to get to me. So I think I'm going to just stay long, keep my range, and try to stay healthy and not get touched. That's the name of my game. Win the fight and don't get touched and make it look easy.
And then if you're looking ahead and you're looking at the final fight, who do you see standing across from you? Who do you think is going to be the man that's going to get all the way up there with you?
I don't know, to be honest. There's so many sharks in this division. I mean, you got a couple up-and-comers. You got Welch, you got Pat Curran, you got Daniel Strauss, you got Pitbull. You got like 5 champs right there. Then you got Emmanuel Sanchez, who's fought for the title, fought all of them. You got Henry Corral. We got a stacked tournament. This is probably one of the best tournaments I've seen, period. For 145 pounds, there's not a better tournament that they could probably put together.
And on that note, what do you think that this means for MMA as a whole, this tournament itself? Does it symbolize kind of something bigger for MMA?
It's the introduction to the GOAT, AJ the Mercenary McKee. Everyone's talked about who I fought. At this point, I've literally fought everyone in the division, and I'm still undefeated. 14-0 plus another 4 fights. I'm making history. I'm going to continue to make history. I'm going to continue to show people. I honestly get tired of talking now, but it's the interviews when my 3rd, 4th fight. I'm the Floyd of MMA. I don't even want to say it anymore. I'm going to just keep showing people. I'm going to keep doing what I do, and that's kicking ass, taking names. That's what a mercenary's job is.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Let me get a quick couple pictures real quick.